one more time in Medyka. I will stream very shortly from here. Just make one round here, and then go to Przemysl. So today's live stream will be from two locations. It will be from Medyka and later on from Przemysl. So we'll just do like 20 minutes, a quick walk here, and then move over to Przemysl, which is like 12-13 kilometers away from here. And Przemysl is actually the train station, and there is a train from Kiev arriving to Przemysl train station at 19:27. So a short walk here in Medyka, 20 minutes walk, then we'll go to Przemysl. I started streaming late again today, as there were some issues with the mobile router, the internet connection, so I had to settle this issue first in Przemysl. Now that is solved, so we can now easily have a walk around here. So this is the bus going to Przemysl. As I said previously, it's like 12-13 kilometers away from here. And Medyka is just like a village, basically. Przemysl is like the first city, closest city here. And Przemysl has the train station from where the trains from Ukraine, the first stop is in Przemysl. Looks very peaceful here. I was here last Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Last Wednesday, but there was much more going on. So now it's actually very, very quiet. I'm going and okay. So actually some tents seem to have shut down, so to say. Let's see if we have anybody here. Hello. Hi. If we start from last time still. So basically Hunter is back into the United States. The friendly Ukrainian guy that I was speaking to. Hey! Cześć! Jesteś jeszcze?
No tak.
Myślałem, że pojechałeś już.
Nie, będę tutaj.
Aha, jak było?
Chyba 3 dni.
Aha, właśnie mówiłem, że że chyba już wróciłeś do Warszawy, ale widzę, że jesteś z powrotem.
No tak.
No to super.
Przewozić ludzi, a potem zobaczymy się.
Okay, dobra, to gadamy później, dzięki. Okay, amazing. That's the friendly Ukrainian guy that I was speaking to on the last live stream. Hopefully he'll have a few minutes later on to give us more updates. Okay, quite a big group of people here.
Давай там є далі?
Można przejść? Co? There's actually quite some activity going on here. The beginning of the lane was quite like, yeah, it was quiet actually. what's some activity happening here. Yet you can see like some stands seem to have been removed or are being removed slowly. I cannot go any further than that. So here is the border crossing. What is your first impression? Are there less refugees crossing, or it looks the same as in the previous week, David? So I have the impression there are a little bit less people here than the previous week, but that's just like the first impression. I'm here like only 5 minutes, so I would like to speak with some volunteers, have their update what was happening during the day. If like this spot here looked a little bit more lively, but in general, yes, I have the impression that there are slightly less people than last Wednesday. And actually, many volunteers. I have also the impression a little bit like that some tents have been shut down. I don't know how to call it, or have been removed, or are in the process of being removed. So you can see actually a group of people here, but for the rest it's basically rather quiet. I think here was the place where I was speaking to Mark, the pipe player from Scotland. I guess he's not here anymore, but I will ask. Hello. Is Mike, the pipe player, still here?
No, he's gone.
He's gone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All the best to you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good enough?
Sorry?
Are we not good enough?
No, yeah, of course you're good enough. Of course you're good enough. I just wanted to see if he's playing one more round.
Let you off.
But when I'm speaking already with you, do you have the impression that there are like we had a question like, are there less people now than last week? Has it calmed down, or is it stable? How is the situation here?
I wasn't here last week.
Yes, we weren't here, but
Ah.
we've been told yes. Yes, I was.
So okay. Tell us how.
They seem to want to talk. So, yeah, it's died down a little bit, but we seem to see more people going back.
Ah, okay.
Coming out.
Okay, amazing. Well, so I see that there's quite some activity happening here, but like in the beginning of this, I don't know how to call it, the street, the lane. It looks like even that some tents are shutting down, or I don't know how to call it, shutting down. Like they are removing some tents.
I can't really talk about the other tents. I don't know what they're doing.
Okay, but for you it seems a little bit
Yeah.
calmer.
It's on and off.
On and off. Okay. Well, actually, that should be a good sign.
Yes.
Basically, if even some people are returning.
Yeah. Well,
How long are you intending to stay here?
I've been here for a week and I will leave on Sunday.
Okay, where to?
I'm French, but I live in New York.
Ah, you live in New York. Okay, and so you are heading back to New York, or?
Yes.
Okay, amazing. And tell us what made your decision to come here?
Well, because I didn't have a choice, honestly. I didn't have a choice. I wanted to come. I had been obsessed with coming from day one,
And so you traveled all the way from the States to Medyka to help here in Medyka.
yes.
Wow, big respect.
Well,
That's-
I'm not the only one. There are a lot of
Yeah. I mean, I see all different types of nationalities here. That's absolutely amazing.
That's what I came to see. Actually, people coming together to help. That's what I need to see after all the horrors that we've seen.
So, what can you tell about the emotions that you went through here? Like, I guess there were ups and downs, many nice moments, maybe less.
Yes, it's not easy, especially the last few days have been difficult. People coming in are coming from more traumatic areas. We are supposed to not show it, just be here and provide some care and some warmth when they come. What we want to do is try to make them feel welcome. The first thing they see when they cross the border is a lot of love. That's great.
Amazing. Thank you very much. I wish all the volunteers here all the best. Okay. Keep up the good work. We'll have a safe trip back home to New York. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Okay, I don't know if there have been any more comments, as I didn't check the comments. Did you speak to those Jehovah's Witness already? No, I did not speak to them, David, actually. Maybe I will catch that up. Actually, I think they are like in the beginning there. Not sure if they will be willing to speak to me, but I will go there and I will see if they are willing to speak a few words. Dzień dobry. Można porozmawiać, czy nie za bardzo? Aha, no to super. Tak, możecie powiedzieć, co robicie, skąd jesteście, czemu tutaj jesteście?
Jesteśmy tutaj, czekamy na naszych braci i siostry,
Aha.
na świadków Jehowy z Ukrainy.
Okej, super. I jacyś konkretni ludzie przyjeżdżają, czy po prostu przypadkowo?
Czekamy, kto się pojawi.
Okej.
Nikogo konkretnego.
No rozumiem. I jak to powiedzieć, tylko tutaj w tym punkcie jesteście, czy w różnych punktach?
W różnych miejscach.
Aha, okej.
A możemy zapytać, kogo pan reprezentuje?
Ja reprezentuję samego siebie. Mamy kanał na YouTubie, Kato Live się nazywa. Kato jak Katowice, a Live jak życie. Także zapraszam, można sobie obejrzeć. No to dobra, to życzę wam wszystkiego dobrego, dla braci też i do zobaczenia. Dziękuję. Okay, so basically these Jehovah Witnesses are waiting for their brothers and sisters. They seem to be the first to welcome the refugees. Yes, that's right. They are standing right in the beginning. And actually, I have also seen them at the train station in Katowice. They have also been there. Strategically, they have positioned themselves quite well. Like, if you ask me, I had the impression when I was here last week that actually on this spot here there was more activity happening. I mean, I would have to look back on my previous live stream, but I had the impression that there was. So when the refugees arrive, where they are supposed to go? Is there such place actually? So, well, good question. Actually, like. People, I think most of the people their first stop from here would be to go to Przemysl. I don't think anybody is actually really staying here in this Medyka. So there is a bus right here, and all the buses that leave they go to Przemysl. And then from there, from Przemysl, I believe that the people then, some stay there, and then others they continue further. And actually, now that you ask, so I forgot to ask Elena actually which border crossing they took. Because they crossed the border on foot. They crossed the border on foot, and then from there they went like to Przemysl actually, to Przemysl to train station. And from Przemysl, then they took the train to Katowice. So this is the bus that you see. This is the bus that is going to Przemysl. And from there, then the people later on, they move in all different directions. And as you can see here is already very calm. Like here I was speaking to to Hunter, the guy from the United States, last week, but they are gone. They are gone. And there is not much activity happening here. There are more people in the front towards the border. This is our friendly guy from Ukraine. I hope to capture him later on to speak a few words with him. I forgot his name. But he was here already last week. You can watch the live stream from last week. He gave a small interview. He actually planned only to stay a few days and then go back to Warsaw. So that's a nice surprise to see him here again. Of course, the SIM card place is still here. So the sandwiches, drinks are in general for free for the refugees. Yes, they are. And actually, not only for the refugees, but when I was here last Wednesday, and I was like walking up and down, actually many people offered me all kind of things, like starting from water to candy or some pieces of pizza. So actually the volunteers also offered them to other volunteers or even to not volunteers. So there is a lot of help here. This tent seems to be very active, and this is also the place where Mark from Scotland, the pipe player, he was here also for a few days. Actually 9, if I'm not mistaken.
Y esa en la casa como que me vieron y no puedo moverlo.
Они напечатали, как поэтапно, как это делать. Там есть 2 линка, по которым надо заполнить заявку.
Okay, I will make the last round now here in Medyka, then go back to the car. I will stay on the live stream, drive to Przemysl, which is like 12 or 13 kilometers away, and then in Przemysl wait for the train from Kiev to arrive at 19:27. Hej, masz teraz chwilkę?
No tak, tak.
No to opowiadaj, czyli co zdecydowało, że powróciłeś? Bo mówiłeś mi, że wracasz do Warszawy i myślałem, że cię już nie zobaczę.
Jest tak po prostu, mi powiedziała organizacja, w którym teraz pracuję, no, jest wolontariuszem, pomagam. Po prostu powiedzieli, że jest potrzeba ludzi, którzy znają ukraiński, rosyjski, polski, angielski język. To jest bardzo potrzebowany tutaj. No i ja mam jeszcze czas. No do piątkę będę tutaj i będę jakoś pomagać.
Super, czyli jeszcze 4 dni tutaj zostajesz. No dzisiaj plus jeszcze 3 dni.
No tak, 3 dni.
A powiedz mi, jak wygląda sytuacja teraz? Czy jest mniej osób niż w zeszłym tygodniu? Tyle samo? Jak to wygląda?
Jest mniej.
Mniej, tak?
Jest mniej, bo даже jak mówisz tak, to tydzień temu było tutaj bardzo wiele ludzi, ciężko było przejść, a teraz jest bardzo mało ludzi.
Okej. I widzę, że niektóre namioty już tak powoli nawet jakby kończą działalność, można by powiedzieć.
No tak, ale nie my.
Ale wy nie, wy zostajecie do końca.
No tak.
No i widzę, że jeszcze przychodzą takie większe grupy ludzi czasami.
No tak.
A powiedz, a też słyszałem od niektórych wolontariuszy, że niektórzy ludzie też wracają, tak?
Tak, bardzo wiele ludzi, którzy wracają, po prostu bardzo się boją, nie wiedzą, co robić w Polsce. W ogóle jedą tutaj i nie znają nic.
No właśnie, bo tutaj też jeden jedna osoba mnie pytała, czyli jak uchodźcy z Ukrainy tutaj przyjeżdżają, ok? Co jest pierwszy punkt, jeżeli nie wiedzą, gdzie mają pójść? No, przyjeżdżają do Medyki i co wtedy dalej? Śpią tutaj, czy myśla, czy jak to wygląda?
Raczej znaleźć miejsce, gdzie można mieszkać, to jest pierwszy. I jest po prostu, nie wiem, czekać, żeby wszystko naprawić.
No rozumiem.
Nie ma takiego, że po prostu powiem, że czekać jakieś budynku i wszystko będzie w porządku. I kiedyś to skończy się wszystko po prostu na Ukrainie. To nie jest tak, po prostu teraz jest bardzo trudny czas i każdy musi jakoś po swojemu coś robić.
A jeżeli ktoś na przykład przyjeżdża i nie ma gdzie nocować, no to tutaj w Medyce może gdzieś tutaj nocować?
Tak.
Tutaj w tych namiotach, które tutaj są? Czy?
Tak. Dzieci, mamy, wszystkie mieszkają, no nie wszystkie, ale w ogóle jakaś część ludzi, którym nie mają gdzie mieszkać, to wchodzą tam, jest bardzo ciepło i siedzą, tak. Ale są wolontariusze, którzy bardzo rzadko, nie wiem jak to powiedzieć.
Po angielsku?
No nie,
Okej. Dobra.
Są tutaj niektóre ludzie, którzy pomagają wyjechać w ogóle w inne stany, ale jest tutaj ich bardzo mało.
Aha,
Które jeszcze
rozumiem.
pomagają z mieszkaniem i tak dalej. W Polsce jest po prostu tak, że na jedno mieszkanie jest 10 osób.
Aha.
I to w ogóle jest targ. To więcej da pieniędzy za jakąś tam albo mieszkanie.
Okej. Czyli, bo teoretycznie, czekaj, może odsuniemy się trochę, bo tutaj mamy agregat, bo teoretycznie powinno być tak, że ludzie, którzy przyjmują uchodźców, to powinni to robić bezpłatnie i wtedy dostają tam jakieś dofinansowanie od albo gminy, albo od państwa. No nie wiadomo kto to na końcu zapłaci, nie?
Jest tak po prostu, że jest bardzo dużo informacji, które mówią, że coś tam płacą, coś Ukraińcom dają pieniędzy, ale ja tam sam w ogóle nie wiem z tym, jak to jest, ponieważ nie chciałem tego wiedzieć jeszcze.
No rozumiem. A powiedz, a wy wolontariusze, wy tutaj też śpicie w tych namiotach? Gdzie wy śpicie?
Nie, mamy swoją bazę, mieszkanie, także my wszyscy też tutaj śpimy.
Okej, rozumiem. Ale te namioty, które tam są z tyłu, to co tam się dzieje? Tam uchodźcy śpią, czy
Tam
wolontariusze?
są dzieci z mamy.
Aha, z dzieci.
No i z jakimiś chłopakami, które mają 18 lat. W ogóle jest taka sytuacja, że ludzie, którzy najwięcej jest mam i dzieci małych. Dzieci chłopców jest tak. To jest jakaś część chłopców, którzy mają 18 lat.
No rozumiem.
No i oni mieszkają w jakichś takich namiotach.
A przypomnij mi twoje imię jeszcze raz.
Denis.
Denis, tak? Tak. Dobrze. Denis, no to jeszcze raz fajnie, że cię widziałem. Wszystkiego dobrego tobie, twojej drużynie, wszystkim wolontariuszom. Super robotę robicie, wielki szacunek. Trzymajcie się i może jak jeszcze tutaj raz będę, to jeszcze raz porozmawiamy.
Dobrze,
Dziękuję. Okay, David, so to answer your question, so basically he said that some of the people, like the women with the children, they sleep here in these tents that are a little bit like further away. Maybe wait, I will see if I can capture some of these. Well, here not in these ones, but like so there are tents also like further away, and they the voluntaries, at least Dennis and his team, they rented an apartment, and they are staying in some apartment here in Medyka.
Toutes les caméras, ça a été filmé. Son cerveau.
I will now go back to the car and then go direction Przemysl. I will stay on the live stream, so you can stay on the live stream as well. Dog. So here is the point of the SIM card. As I said previously, the first thing the people do when they enter Poland is to get a SIM card. And as the guy said, many people are also going back. So in the opposite direction, they are crossing the border to go back to Ukraine. So there are like people, volunteers and refugees all the way here, and then now that I turn, like here it's already very quiet. And I have the impression that actually here, this spot here, here were more tents standing when I was here last week. Well, basically, most of the tents are still here, but there seems to be far less activity. And that was it for the stream from Medyka. So we will be leaving Medyka now and go direction Przemysl train station. This is the bus that is going there. Go back to Przemysl and wait for the train that is coming from Kiev at 19:27. At least it is not raining. It was raining the whole day. Now it got like a little bit nicer. It is cold, however, basically like the previous week. So we have like 7 degrees now, something like this. And I can also tell by the number of cars that were here last week when I was here. Like this parking place was full of cars, and now it is already very like there are not so many cars parked here anymore. You can see this car here written press, but for the rest, this parking was absolutely full last week when I was here, and now it's not so full anymore. So let's see if we manage to stay live. I will detach the stabilizer now. Okay, that works. And now I invite for a 20-minute drive to Przemysl. You can look the landscape a little bit. So we are moving from Medyka to Przemysl now. Przemysl is around 13 kilometers away.
I próbują podejść, ale nasi są dobrze umocnieni i odbijają ataki. Walki są mocne, ale do miasta nie dają rady podejść. Tylko, że Zaporoże miało czas na umocnienia przeciwpancerne, ale próbują. Natomiast ruch jest bardzo mocno nalot. Bez tematu. Do Zaporoże przyjeżdżają.
Now that was the pedestrian border crossing of Medyka. There is also a car border crossing right here. Not sure if we can pass, however. The road is blocked.
Który przez lata był doskonale zakamuflowany. Wspomnijmy choćby Katyń, metody się nie zmieniły, mówi pomocniczy biskup diecezji charkowsko-zaporowskiej.
Jestem na Ukrainie 31 lat i rozmawiałem z wieloma ludźmi, którzy ten wielki głód,
I will go and ask if it is possible to pass here or what is happening. Okay, these cars are passing. Okay, he's moving. So we can go basically. That's fine. Border crossing, the car border crossing is to the left. We are turning right direct. You can see the sign Przemysl 12 kilometers, but actually the camera seems to focus on the thing here attached to the window. I will try to fix that. One moment. Okay, now the view should be better. It was nice to see Dennis again, the guy from Ukraine. When I was speaking to him last week, he said like that he was planning just to stay there 3 days, and now he's back again. He's actually living in Warsaw permanently, and as he has some time free, some time left, so he decided to come to Medyka border crossing and help. in general, the situation in Medyka, as for my impression, there are less people there than last week. So the peak of refugees coming in to Poland was like 150,000 per day in the beginning, in the first days, in the first 2 weeks, something like this, and now it's slowed down to 20 to 30,000 per day. So obviously the numbers vary from day to day, but that's around the numbers that we have now, 20 to 30,000. Maybe today even slightly less, I would say. Difficult to judge from just one single border crossing. And the train station in Przemysl is actually a very small train station. You will see it by yourself. We will be there like in 15 minutes time, plus minus. A small train station, however, there are quite a lot of volunteers there still. And Przemysl train station is the first train station, like the first stop for the trains coming from Ukraine and entering Poland. It's basically the train station that you'd see in foreign news, so Italian news, German news, and so on. When you see the train station that they are showing, generally it's a Przemysl train station. Last week when I was here, I was speaking with some journalists from Rai News, some Italian journalists from Rai News, and well, they told me to come to Medyka. They have been in Korczowa, but they told me that in Korczowa it's very calm and peaceful, and that there is actually not much to see there. So I came to Medyka last week. And then they told me also that they themselves, they were heading to Przemysl, to the train station. So that you get the picture of these border crossings here. So Medyka has the pedestrian border crossing. It has also a car border crossing, which is like a little bit further. And then there is the crossing of Korczowa. Korczowa is like a highway border crossing where you actually cannot cross as a pedestrian, so you have to cross by car. And not sure, but I think Korczowa should have also a border crossing like in the village itself, like where you can also cross as a pedestrian and probably even also by car. So I might be wrong on this one, but Korczowa should have two crossings, like one on the highway just for cars and one in the village itself where pedestrians can also cross. And then this Medyka has also two crossings, one for pedestrians, one for the cars. And Przemysl is the train station, the first train station when you enter by train from Kiev, Lviv to Poland. let's listen to some Polish news.
Zapraszam na aktualności jedynki. Prezydent Ukrainy wzywa ONZ do usunięcia z Rady Bezpieczeństwa Federacji Rosyjskiej i domaga się rozliczenia Moskwy za zbrodnie na cywilach. Umowa na zakup amerykańskich czołgów Abrams podpisana jeszcze w tym roku. Do naszego kraju dotrą pierwsze maszyny. Co zrobić w czasie dużej awarii, zagrożenia chemicznego czy ewakuacji? Rządowe Centrum Bezpieczeństwa przygotowało poradnik. Bądź gotowy. Prezydent Ukrainy domaga się wykluczenia Rosji z Rady Bezpieczeństwa Organizacji Narodów Zjednoczonych. Podczas wystąpienia na forum Rady Wołodymyr Zełenski wezwał do postawienia odpowiedzialnych za zbrodnie wojenne na Ukrainie przed Międzynarodowym Trybunałem.
Wskazując na śmierć cywilów w Buczy, Wołodymyr Zełenski oskarżył Rosję o najstraszniejsze zbrodnie wojenne od zakończenia II wojny światowej. Rosyjskie wojska celowo niszczą ukraińskie miasta za pomocą artylerii i nalotów. Celowo powodują masowy głód. Celowo strzelają do kolumn cywilów na drogach, mówił prezydent Ukrainy i zaapelował o postawienie odpowiedzialnych za zbrodnie na Ukrainie przed sądem na wzór Trybunału w Norymberdze. Zełenski dodał, że masakra w Buczy jest tylko jednym z wielu przykładów, do czego zdolni są Rosjanie i że świat ujrzy ich znacznie więcej. Prezydent Ukrainy stwierdził, że międzynarodowy system bezpieczeństwa jest nieefektywny i powinien zostać zreformowany. Wezwał Radę Bezpieczeństwa, by usunęła ze swego grona Rosję albo się rozwiązała. Z Waszyngtonu Marek Wokuski, Polskie Radio.
Amerykański ambasador przy ONZ poinformował, że są wiarygodne doniesienia, że Rosjanie porywają na Ukrainie dzieci, przedstawicieli władz, dziennikarzy i duchownych. Są też informacje o prowadzeniu przez Federację Rosyjską obozów filtracyjnych. Dziesiątki tysięcy ukraińskich obywateli zmusza się do relokacji do Rosji.
Wojna na Ukrainie.
19 pracowników z rosyjskiej misji przy Unii Europejskiej w Brukseli zostało uznanych za osoby niepożądane. Decyzję podjął szef unijnej dyplomacji. W opublikowanym oświadczeniu Joseph Borrell napisał, że działania przedstawicieli Federacji Rosyjskiej były niezgodne ze statusem dyplomatycznym i zagrażały bezpieczeństwu Unii oraz państw członkowskich. Wcześniej w podobny sposób zareagowały Słowenia, Hiszpania, Włochy i Szwecja, a wczoraj Niemcy. Będzie pogłębienie partnerstwa pomiędzy Polską a Stanami Zjednoczonymi, zapowiedział ambasador Mark Brzeziński. Polska podpisała umowę na zakup czołgów Abrams. Kontrakt dotyczy 250 maszyn. Pierwsze czołgi dotrą do naszego kraju jeszcze w tym roku. Amerykański ambasador w Warszawie powiedział, że Polska jest zaangażowana we wzmacnianie wschodniej flanki NATO.
Pozyskując 250 czołgów M1A2 Abrams w najnowszej konfiguracji amerykańskiej, Polska będzie dysponowała potężna siła. Jest to jednak coś więcej niż tylko umowa. Jest to początek głębszego partnerstwa pomiędzy polskimi wojskami lądowymi i amerykańskimi siłami lądowymi.
W tym roku do Polski trafi 28 czołgów Abrams.
To są aktualności jedynki.
W Warszawie powstanie szkoła dla uczniów uchodźców z Ukrainy. To będzie 11 klas dla ponad 250 uczniów. Od poniedziałku rozpoczyną się zajęcia, teraz trwa rekrutacja. Chcemy dać dzieciom możliwość dokończenia nauki w bezpiecznych warunkach, mówi prezes Klubu Inteligencji Katolickiej Jakub Kiersnowski.
Tak, żeby mogli dostać promocję do następnych klas, żeby oczywiście nie stracili edukacyjnie tego roku, no oraz żeby mogli zdać egzaminy matury przede wszystkim, bo wiemy, że dzieci z 9 lat będą zwolnione z egzaminów. I chcemy im dać taką przestrzeń po prostu, żeby mogli to zrobić fizycznie, się uczyć w konkretnym miejscu, z konkretnymi nauczycielami.
Na razie ukraińska szkoła będzie działała 3 miesiące do końca roku szkolnego. Rządowe Centrum Bezpieczeństwa opublikowało poradnik Bądź gotowy dotyczący przygotowania się i do przetrwania w trakcie kryzysu. Poradnik ma charakter edukacyjny i zawiera zasady postępowania w obliczu klęski żywiołowej, konfliktu zbrojnego, niebezpiecznej awarii czy zagrożenia chemicznego, mówi rzecznik prasowy RCB Damian Duda.
W poradniku w prosty sposób wyjaśniono, jak przygotować się do funkcjonowania w sytuacji kryzysowej. Co zrobić, by uniknąć zagrożenia, jak się zachować podczas jego wystąpienia. Warto być przygotowanym. Wiedzieć, co oznaczają wyjące syreny, jak taki alarm się odwołuje, co należy wtedy zrobić. Poradnik składa się z 2 części. Pierwsza zawiera informacje niezbędne do przygotowania się na zagrożenie. Druga wskazówki działania w czasie kryzysu.
Poradnik można pobrać ze strony internetowej Rządowego Centrum Bezpieczeństwa. To były aktualności programu Pierwszego Polskiego Radia. W nocy pochmurno, z opadami deszczu na wybrzeżu i Suwalszczyźnie, deszcz ze śniegiem, w górach śnieg. Temperatura minimalna od -1 stopnia na Podlasiu, 4 w centrum do 6 na Dolnym Śląsku i Opolszczyźnie. Wiatr umiarkowany.
Polskie Radio. Program pierwszy.
Jedynka.
Okay, so the main headline of the news was Bucha, the events in Bucha, where many civilians got killed. So there will be an investigation on that. And we are already in Przemysl now. I'll try to park somewhere close to the train station. Okay, we have arrived in Przemysl. Now I need 2 minutes to attach my stabilizer again.
Mogą się okazać nawet pożyteczne, bo można zjeść. Tak jest na przykład z ruchu. Attached. Stabilizer is ready. I just need to pack my cables and then we can go to the train station. Alright, I'm done. So not sure exactly how long it took me from Medyka to come here, something around 20 minutes I guess.
And just around the corner here we will be already at Przemysl train station. It's a fairly small train station. This is the train station that you see in front of you. So there is a world central kitchen over here. So here you can get some food when you come to Przemysl. We have Polish TV TVP here. And this is how the current situation looks like inside the train station.
Nie działa. Jak?
The train station is still pretty packed. Previously when I was here, it's not so packed. And you can see also some TV cameras already installed. And that's about it. So many people in the main hall of the train station. Buses on the other side. Here you can read drinks, hot meals, SIM cards for free. And there are also trains departing direction Ukraine, obviously. And when you arrive to Poland, the train ticket for Ukrainians is for free. So they have to get the ticket, but they don't have to pay for it. Still, the place is pretty crowded. It's not that crowded anymore as it used to be in the first days, obviously, but still very crowded. Yeah, we'll go now outside and see this platform number 5. And here you can see plenty of things that they have for the people. So many people back here in the corridors. This is Polish television TVP Info. I was here in the afternoon. There were fewer people here in the afternoon than now. So this is the reception point that we have right here in front of us. And the volunteers that arrive, they can register here. This is the place for the volunteers to register also. As I said previously, Ukrainians can travel all over Poland for free, not only with the trains, but also with a bus and the public transport in the cities. Like they can travel for free. However, for the train, if I'm not mistaken, so they need to get the ticket. They don't have to pay for the ticket, but they anyway have to stand in the line to at least get this ticket that they get for free then. I see 3 guys wearing masks. Amazing. Maybe they don't want to be recognized. I can hear actually quite a lot of foreigners here speaking. They might be volunteers or maybe some journalists. Yeah, of course you can. All right, thank you. So here is the point for the SIM cards. Some volunteer giving an interview to Polish station TVP Info.
Basia bardzo.
So there are also people from Italy. I heard some people from Italy speaking. Italy, I heard Spain. There's Polish TV, TVP info here. That's the guy in the orange jacket. This train from Kiev should be arriving in 5 minutes, I guess.
Ale gdzie byli? Na są sobie. This Przemysl train station, this hall is basically the one that you see when you look, that you see on foreign news TV channels. They were always showing this Przemysl train station.
Кира, нет, стой!
Let me see if this train has arrived. It has disappeared from the table here. The train from Kiev, it's not on the table anymore. So we'll go outside, have a look if the train has arrived. I don't see any train that has arrived.
Подойдите, у них самая есть информация, причем на любой вопрос, там, на русском, на украинском, на любом.
Я смотрю, ничего не вижу.
Actually, this place looks more and more crowded. These are the journalists from TVP Info, Polish state TV news channel. We have some communication. Okay, there is some communication through the loudspeaker, but it's so low that I basically couldn't understand anything. The place is pretty packed, however, I don't see, or I didn't see any people sleeping on the floor. Like these were the images that we have seen in TV in the previous weeks. Well, maybe it's also too early for people to sleep, but so until now I have seen nobody sleeping. Amazing, so there is even actually somebody cleaning the floor. Wiping the floor, although there are people like moving in and out all the time. It's actually nice and warm here inside the building. At least that's nice, because some train stations are like cold and not very pleasant if you have to stay a long time and wait there. But here this one is warm, so it's nice. these volunteers that are here are really cool. So not only they distribute food, drinks, well, toys for children, all kind of help, translations, but they also actually help people to carry their suitcase. So it really depends from like how much time the people had to prepare to leave. I have seen some people like with really a lot of luggage, so they managed to pack a lot of their stuff. And I have also seen people basically coming with just one small bag.
Дівчата, з України потяг приїхав. Київський потяг приїхав. Так, вже є.
Okay, if I understood that correctly, the train has arrived. The train has arrived, so we will go and check that out. Przepraszam? Okay, that's about it. I think you got the general impression of what is happening here. I cannot really judge if how it is compared to the previous days. Obviously, like what I have seen in TV in the first days, like this place was completely fully packed, which now isn't the case anymore. However, there are still like many people here. It's not fully packed, but still a lot of people all over the place. So I will go now back to the car and then end the live stream for today. Okay, I will go walk back to the car now, then end the live stream. Today we started at the border crossing in Medyka, and we're ending here from the train station in Przemysl. Przemysl train station, so that's where that would be like the first stop for people crossing into Poland from Ukrainian side. Przemysl train station. This place was fully packed in the first days, and now I found it actually still pretty crowded. However, I have no possibility to compare. This is the first day that I saw this Przemysl train station myself, so I cannot really judge how the situation looks like in comparison to previous days. All right, thank you very much, and I will end this live stream now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.